As we discussed earlier, the CAPM exam consists of 150 questions, which you will have to complete within 3 hours. Please don't get alarmed because 150 questions do seem a lot. Just do the math. You also have 3 hours, which means 180 minutes. You will have more than 1 minute for each question. 1 minute 20 seconds to be precise. The questions you will get in this exam are straightforward and will not be a scenario-based question. Chances are that you will be able to complete the exam before the 3-hour mark. The key is neither to rush nor to take too much time. But don't worry at all. That is why we have a mock exam at the end of our course. You will be taking the exam fully aware of what awaits you. For taking this particular exam, you have 2 options. You can choose to take it at home or opt for a testing center. Both of these options have their pros and cons. I will lay out all the pros and cons for you so that you are able to make the right decision for yourself. Let us discuss the testing center pros and cons first. The advantage of taking your exam at the testing center is that you will not have to worry about the hardware and software requirements. The testing center will follow the protocols of an examination, and there will be no disturbance or distraction. On the other hand, everything will be unfamiliar for you. The computer, mouse, and keypad may seem alien to you. The chair might not suit your requirement. It may be too hot or too cold. In short, you might be uncomfortable due to a number of factors. Also, commuting to the testing center and reaching there on time is also an important factor to take into consideration. Now, if you take the exam at home, the biggest advantage is that you are in familiar surroundings. The environment is comfortable and you are familiar with your devices. Also, there is no anxiety of interacting with unfamiliar people right before the exam. The issue you can face are noise and disturbance and lack of certain hardware, unforeseen internet issues or power outages issues. If you opt for taking the exam from the comfort of your home, you will need to be fully prepared for it. And here are a few tips for foolproofing the entire process. Choose a quiet, secluded room where you can ensure no one will disturb you for 3 hours. You can even request your family to take a trip during that time also. Make sure you have uninterrupted internet and electricity and instant backup if things go wrong. You will require a webcam, a speaker, and a mic. If you have a laptop, all these will be already available, but in case you are using a desktop, you will need all these devices. When you log in for your exam, an examiner will ask you to present your ID. You will have to show your ID like your driver's license on the webcam. The examiner will then ask you to show your surroundings to see what or who is in the room. Before you start the exam, you will have to zoom in the webcam on yourself and start taking the exam. You will not be allowed to get up during the exam. You need to consider all these factors before you choose where you want to take your exam. Remember, the result does not specify where you took your exam. The moment you pass, you will be certified. So think about what suits you best. So now that you have been certified, you need to know what is next for you. Most important of all, in order to maintain your status as a CAPM certified professional, you need to retake the exam after 5 years. But keep in mind that this certification was your first step in the vast field of project management. And instead of retaking the exam after 5 years, you should plan for progression. Instead of a retake of these exams, you should prepare yourself for PMP certification. Now it is necessary for you to have a 3-year work experience in the field of project management. You should get a job after getting your CAPM certification, and after 3 years, start preparing for your PMP exam. In that case, you will not have to renew the CAPM certification. If you are a member of PMI, you will have to pay a lower examination fee. To gain membership, you have to pay $99. Your examination fee will then come down to $158. Keep in mind that the fee can increase or decrease as per PMI, and they may or may not notify this change. So here's a recap of important points you need to remember. The duration of the exam is 3 hours, in which you will have to attempt 150 questions. You can take the test at home or at a testing center. Your certification will expire in 5 years, and you must retake the exam to maintain your status. If you're not a member of PMI, you will have to pay a fee of $210 every time to retake the exam.